What's up guys, Elliott Fitness here, www.drakellowfitness.com. Today I want to do this video on the benefits of flexible dieting versus the benefits of meal plans, standard meal plans, and some pros and cons of both of them, So let's get into it. Flexible dieting. Some pros of flexible dieting is convenience. Now, convenience, it can be, say you're on lunch break, you don't have much time, you didn't prepare your food like you would a meal plan. You go to Burger King and you can have a burger or whatever, and as long as it fits your macros, your protein, carbs, and fats, you're good. Your caloric intake during the day. That's convenience. It calls for a little bit less structure, so you can be convenient in that, in that way. Next is flexible. Thus the name flexible dieting. If it fits your macros, you can have that burger, you can have those French fries, you can have that pizza, as long as it fits in your caloric intake and as long as it fits in your macros. Now, obviously, when you do flexible dieting, you want to stick to the whole food sources and the lean cuts of protein and things like that. But generally speaking, if you're going to do flexible dieting, you're not going to be eating those things. You're going to be eating the other things that may not be as nutritious, or else you just get a meal plan. But then the next thing is time efficient, It's very time efficient to be flexible dieting because you can literally go in your kitchen, put together some snacks or some, make a dinner or whatever, and put this and that together, and it fits your macros rather than, cooking your meals in bulk and things like that. It'll be time efficient, Flexible dieting is very time efficient. So, and then all of the choices you have, just like I said before, flexible dieting, depending on what your goals are, your choices are not strict at all, and your choices are not limited to what you previously cooked or what you're supposed to have to keep you on track. So you're gonna have more choices in flexible dieting. So those are the pros. It's flexible. Go figure, right? So what I want to talk about quickly is the cons. It's less structured. You may think, oh, that's good that it's less structured, but sometimes for some people's minds, if you're gonna go all in with the meal plan. So flexible dieting is just not for everybody, because some people, if they have one cookie, they want another one and another one and another one. And if there's no structure and it can constantly fit in your macros or calories, you may use up all your daily caloric intake on some cookies, which is not good. So and even me, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm kind of in between these two things. I will have another cookie and things like that, so I don't even buy them. That's a whole other different video altogether. Next is the bad choices. Just like I said before, it's just a different way of saying it. Bad choices. That burger is not, I don't care how you fit it in your macros, it's not the best choice. It's technically considered a bad choice with all the grease and the fries and oils and things like that. So you still want to have flexibility, but if you're going to do this, but you still want to keep it lean, keep everything lean. But with it being flexible and with you on the go like that, you can have some bad choices. So it can be good choices and bad choices. And then the mindset, like I said, some people just can't stop. It's hard for me to stop. So I can't be extremely flexible, but I'm the kind of person, if I'm going all in, I'm going 100% on what I'm thinking about. So if I'm going all in on a caloric deficit, I see that I've had my time to eat these certain foods, and now I have a mission, I have a goal to get done. And I still implement flexible dieting in that some ways to treat myself, but I have a goal and I keep that in mind. So there's flexible dieting, some pros and cons of that. Now let's move on quickly to meal plans. Meal plans, they're structured. You know, you can't mess up in meal plans unless you totally mess up and you just don't eat what you packed and you don't eat what's on the paper or what you're supposed to eat, you know. If it says to eat five ounces of chicken breast and you go and have a chili dog, you know, like you could with flexible dieting, and then change your macros around with flexible diet, you can't do that in the meal plan. Well, you messed up. And it provides structure to where if you're on the meal plan, you'll be good, because the results depend on staying on there. And if you stay on there, obviously, you're going to have great results. So, moving on. Always good choices. The meal plan is designed to work. It should be a great meal plan that gets you great results. So it's always going to be good choices, and you don't have to worry about fitting in what you need during the day because it's already in the meal plan. You understand? So there's no leeway. Either you're on it or you're off it. So you're always going to have good choices, and you don't really have to worry about getting things quickly because you should already have your meal packed or whatever you're going to do. You should already have an idea of what you're going to eat every day. So another thing is it teaches good eating habits in a healthy sense, you know. So it teaches portion control, you know. Flexible dieting, a burger is a burger. With meal plans, it teaches you how to weigh things out. Now, you should be doing that with flexible dieting, but even more with your meal plan, because you want every variable to be constant, you know. You don't want to be changing things around. And you know, if so-and-so chicken breast is how many of a calories, and you have that every day or have that multiple times a week or wherever you do, you know that that's what that is, and you'll forever remember that. You know, 3 ounces of chicken breast is generally like 110 calories. I know that because, you know, I weigh things out and I've had meal plans and things like that. You know, I kept myself on track. So you'll forever know what proper portion control is, and that's the great thing about meal plans. And discipline. In order to be on a meal plan and adhere to it and to get the results that you need from it, you have to have a certain level of discipline, you know, and that is a good trait that can help you out with any part of your life, you know, not just with getting your body results. So it's going to really help out your discipline. It's going to keep you on track and consistent with what you're supposed to be doing, where you say, oh, I died to that and I got on this kind of strict meal plan and I did it. Well, I can do other things because I know I can control my mind, because eating a lot of times is not just physical, it's mental as well. So keep that in mind. It's a great discipline. It takes great discipline. Some cons of that is it can be a little time consuming, you know. But what I suggest is like pick a certain day where you cook all your chicken or cook all your beef or whatever, and then by the end of the week, you know, when you eat that up or it goes kind of bad, cook more. So you can have like two cooking days a week and prepare your meals, you know. So that's the way how to combat that. And then some cons, it's regimented. Some people don't have a mind to want to continuously do the same thing over and over again, and they want flexibility. Well, that's when you go to a flexible diet. So if you don't like regimented things and schemes like that, then it may not be what's for you. And just repeating the same thing over again, you know, that's the last point, which is the same as regimented. Some people don't like to repeat the same thing over and over again, and I can see where that can be detrimental, but I can also see how that can be beneficial to staying on track and being disciplined and consistent. So, flexible dieting versus meal plans, you choose. When you go to DrakeElliottFitness.com, I send you a form where you either choose flexible dieting or if you want me to give you a meal plan. It's your choice, it's your mindset, and it's up to you. I gave great points for both of these things and pros and cons of each. It's up to you to decide. This is for my clients and anybody else who needs help deciding on which one to choose. That's it. Drake Elliott Fitness, www.DrakeElliottFitness.com. Signing out. Thank you.